When my alarm goes off in the morning, I grab my phone and press the snooze button. And when I have the phone in my hand, it's so convenient to just maybe check a news site. Maybe I'll open YouTube and, oh, there's an interesting video and it's only 4 minutes long. Might as well just watch it now. Skip ahead to the kitchen a bit later. I open the fridge and there's a little Coca-Cola. Maybe I'll just drink it now. It's zero sugar anyway, and it doesn't hurt anyone. It's just so easy to do the wrong things, and in this video I'm going to try to change that. I bet you're familiar with the path of least resistance and all the analogies about how water flows where the least resistance is, and the same with electricity. Well, we humans work in the exact same way, so I'm going to make the most out of that concept and manipulate my environment to facilitate making the right thing to do, the easy thing to do. You know, those things that we usually associate with needing a lot of discipline to get done. And conversely, I'll create barriers to doing the wrong things. So for all of us that struggles with discipline, we might not even need that much discipline to get into good habits. Maybe the concept in this video will substitute some or all of the discipline we thought we needed. I guess we'll find out. The first thing I'm going to do is to identify what good habits I want to be more consistent with. And then I will find out how I can change my environment to reduce the friction of getting these things done and just making it easy. Alright, so here's my list. Eating healthy, which is a no-brainer. I've been slacking hard on the diet and just want to be more consistent with it. Being budget conscious, basically no mindless spending. Working out in the morning. I've mentioned this like 570 times in these videos already, but it's just such a struggle for me to get into a consistent habit of doing that. But I get so much out of it, so I really want to prioritize it and get into it. Beginning the day offline and without screens. I remove all the unhealthy foods in my fridge and cabinets just to make sure that there are only healthy alternatives. I'll rearrange the apps on my phone and I'll delete or hide the apps that I keep checking for no reason. And before I go to bed, I'll turn off the Wi-Fi and put my phone on airplane mode, so when I wake up it's just basically not gonna be anything to do on it. And you know what? I'm gonna go to bed in my gym clothes and I'm gonna lay out the yoga mat the night before. A bit weird, but it's gonna make it hopefully a little bit easier tomorrow. To end the night, I wrote down a few things that I would do in the morning so I could start the day with as little friction and as smooth as possible. Crazy. I just turned on the internet and checked my phone and I fell right into that loop of distractions. Pretty nice term. That loop of distractions. I saw a message about a video that a friend made that I had to check out. There was an email I had to check and that made my brain run a bit on what I had to catch up with. It just really took me out of that good flow I was in, that good momentum. This was actually a great reminder of why I shouldn't check the phone early in the morning and keep as many hours as possible without it. Yeah, this is overdoing it. I'm not expecting or striving to perfectly arrange everything in my environment, but it was more to prove a point and showing it rather than just talking about it. And it was also a very nice experiment to see how much of a difference these actions really can make. For example, sleeping with the gym clothes, I thought that was going to be more of a gimmick, but it made much more of a difference than what I expected. Just waking up and realizing that it was there set the expectation in my mind of what was going to happen. It would have taken me 5 seconds to get back on the internet on my phone, but I still didn't check it. And I think that's the whole essence behind why this thing works. The right thing or the discipline requiring thing might not be difficult at all. It can be super easy, like not checking the phone in the morning. People have done more difficult things in the world, but it's just more tempting and easier to give in to the temptation of checking it. We just have that strong inclination of just doing that easy thing. I can literally just turn off airplane mode and I'll be back online. But having it on is a huge mental cue to remind myself that you're not supposed to check anything. Yeah, so the whole essence of this is you can have one easy path and one difficult one, but why not just arrange things so you have two easy paths? I'm gonna stop ranting now. I think I'm on the verge of not making sense, and I think you got the idea. But you should give this a try by considering what kind of difficulties or struggles you want to counter or which habits you want to stick to, and consider how you can arrange your environment to help that become easier. I realized that I've made a morning routine video without trying to make it. I guess I'm damaged because of all these other morning routine videos I've made on the channel. Thank you for watching, and I hope you got something out of it.